I may be slightly more optimistic than the government analysis. I think we're seeing some good things happening around the high-tech sector. So once the market starts to recover again, once the opportunities are there to export, that should be positive. We're also seeing good developments in financial services, and particularly in areas like fintech. Singapore is really leading the way. So the technology side, deep tech was an area that particularly is seeing some investment, and companies are continuing to internationalize. So I'm actually perhaps a little bit more positive than the Singapore government is at this point in time. I'm still expecting that we will get positive growth, but again, a lot depends on really the unknown factor at the moment of how quickly the region itself responds to the ongoing crisis.
That's right, and when you look around the region, what we've seen is central bank easing right across the board. This is a trend that we see in Asia right now. Do you think that there is a risk that MAS in Singapore could perhaps be lagging behind the curve if it doesn't take action to adjust its own policy?
Well, it was interesting to hear the finance minister talk about the fact that although this is a very significant deficit on paper, the fact that they will not be tapping into their reserves because of the prudent policies of the government in the current term mean that they're sitting on around $18 billion and can fund this without significant increases in taxes and without dipping into those reserves. So I don't think there's a huge amount of pressure on the monetary authority right now to do anything in terms of the short term and in terms of funding budget. I think they will be looking more at some of the fundamental structural challenges happening in the economies in the region. I wouldn't be surprised to see them take some action, but whether we see easing or not, really right now is anybody's guess. It's definitely not required.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.